Hello everyone, I do hope you're not melting in the heat, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on at Fan Expo in Boston, mainly what both David Tennant and Paul McGann have been saying in relation to the 60th anniversary. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, that'd be ever so much appreciated. We're trying to get to 16,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, so if you could help us get there, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, as I post my regular Doctor Who opinions over there. But with that said, let's get into the video. So yes, as I mentioned before, David Tennant is currently appearing at Fan Expo Boston 2022, and he's revealed some interesting details about the 60th anniversary, mainly that, quote, David teases that the public set photos of his Doctor Who return, quote, aren't even close to the whole story. He and David Tennant filmed with many other people on a closed set, so stay tuned. Now naturally, this has led many, including myself, to speculate as to who these other people could be. I'm hoping other Doctors, other companions. It's all up in the air at the moment. There's been speculation about Melanie Bush, as well as, obviously, Kate Stewart, because Unit are back and stuff like that, and as well as Ncuti Gatwa possibly making an appearance at the end of the special. So who else do you think has a possibility? Do you think we could be seeing Matt Smith in a cameo? Do you think we could be seeing some more companions pop up? I mean, if it is indeed a Celestial Toymaker Dimension thing, feasibly, he could probably make anyone show up. In a not too dissimilar fashion to what happened in the Five Doctors, where Jamie and Zoe popped up when they were in the Tomb of Rassilon. Speaking of people coming back for the 60th though, Paul McGann was also asked at I believe the same expo if he'd like to return for Doctor Who's 60th anniversary, and he said, you know what, I'm ready, and I'm kind of hoping it happens. So yeah, I'm really hoping it happens too. Obviously, the thing is, given how long we know Doctor Who's been filming, and if you look at the pictures of David Tennant, he has a different hairstyle and his facial hair has grown out more now, which is kind of suggesting to me that he's rapped or is at least close to rapping. I feel like if Paul McGann was in the special, he'd know by now, but that could very easily be him just playing coy and not knowing. Obviously, we've had very similar statements from Matt Smith being like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm too old for it now and stuff like that. So everyone's being deliberately very secretive, which I'm not saying means anything necessarily, but I would not be surprised if Paul McGann did, like, have a small cameo, as I said. David said they were filming with loads of people in the enclosed set, so I really wouldn't be surprised if we did see a cameo from McGann, or Smith for that matter. And then the final thing from the expo is that David Tennant describes Doctor Who being a family event, as he's watched every episode of Doctor Who since he left, which is very exciting. So Matt, Peter, and Jodie, he's watched all of their episodes. And apparently his kids really like Jodie as well, so I'll play that clip here.
We watch every time there's a new episode. It's a family event. Of course it is. And it's been wonderful having Jodie to be to get the kids excited. We've been glued. We haven't missed one, and we're looking forward to the next one. So it has always been a family event because of my family, and it will continue to be so, I suspect. Did I mess a bit?
Favorite of the Doctors. I mean, how could you choose? What are some of your favorite aspects of what, say, Peter, Jodie, Chris, Matt have done?
That's hard, isn't it? They're all terribly clever. They're all very good, aren't they? I don't know. I mean, the Doctor's the Doctor. The Doctor's exciting, whoever, and they're all so great. It feels weird to. I still enjoy watching it. It's weird. When I first came out, I thought maybe it's broken. Maybe I won't be able to be a fan anymore. But no, turns out it's easy.
So they're telling me that we've run out of time. I have one little bit of housekeeping.
He also gets asked, what his favourite aspects of each Doctor are, to which he obviously avoids the question somewhat, obviously probably to not pick favourites, but I just think it's funny in my head. Imagine if he's not saying deliberately because he's just been working with them and doesn't want to have to explain what he said to them. Obviously that is just, speculation and a bit of a joke on my part, but yeah. In regards to what I think about the idea of more Doctors coming back, like I said, I think it's very feasible, We've had rumours surrounding the centenary that the way that Jodie becomes Tennant is that she sort of degenerates into him, and we've heard rumours that she'll also regenerate into 5, 6, and 7 throughout the episode. So the idea of him also flicking between 11, 8, maybe even 12 if they can convince Capaldi to do a short cameo. Stranger things have most definitely happened. It's very much set up within the show. Also, just in case anyone thinks that I haven't mentioned it or talked about it, there was recently footage of both Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred in costume. However, that was for a convention event type thing. It wasn't for Doctor Who. So just to clarify, in case anyone wonders why I haven't covered that, there you go. But yeah, honestly, I think it's just a case where fans need to be patient. Like, I see a lot of people sort of raising concerns that the 60th anniversary is just going to celebrate the first RTD era. And while I definitely think TEN's going to lead the anniversary, I do definitely think there's a lot of things filming in studio that we haven't seen. They've been filming a lot in studio, so I wouldn't be surprised if a few more familiar faces pop up. Just be patient. I'm sure more will come out over time. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments below. Do you think there are more Doctors or companions in the 60th than what we've seen so far? Personally, I think there's a lot more we don't know about, and I think David Tennant's recent statements have led to that. Do you think Paul McGann will pop up in the 60th, or Matt Smith, or whoever? Whatever your thoughts are, drop them down in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.